Hi, this is Dorothy from Scrapbooking. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you from the September-October 2023 catalog, the cut above. This is taking the place of the subscription scrapbooking, and which I've been showing you for the last several years. And so this way you can choose to get, and you see what you're getting, the layout. So in this kit you will get two-page layouts it's the same idea as the subscription scrapbooking. There's no cutting, it's just stickers and die cuts. The backgrounds are pre-printed. They're always really lovely. And same kind of idea. You get the instructions with it, you get the page protectors with it, some of the color backgrounds for the pictures, you get the photo placeholders. So same exact thing as the scrapbook subscription. So these are the stickers, and they're still marked for Project 1 and Project 2. Those are the color layouts for some of the pictures. And here are the die cuts, once again, labeled for 1 and 2, whether it's, Project 1 or Layout 1, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to go ahead and take out the pieces for Project 1. And then I'll set the rest aside for Project 2. So love the little scallop detail, and the little pieces, the stars and hearts, have little stitched lines around them. So real cute. There's the journaling for Layout 1. And so look at this background. Isn't that wonderful? That's actually the second layout. And here we are with the first layout. So if you want to say that's for September, whatever you want to do, there's the page protectors. So it's an all-inclusive kit. I mean, the only thing that's not included are any kind of adhesives that you would prefer to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and do kind of a dry run here. Just so you know, both of these layouts took me 38 minutes to do. So I've speeded the video up 175%, so you don't have to be pained with how slow I am. So, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and do the little layout. Just make sure I've got all the pieces, and make sure, because I have a tendency to hide pieces from myself. And here are the photo placeholders. You don't have to worry with the photo placeholders if you don't want to. I mean, I have a friend of mine can't stand those things, but I like them. Now, if you want, you can actually cut your pictures. Instead of, say, 3x4, 3x3, you could cut them 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, or 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then you could have a little white, a tiny little, like an 1/8 of an inch white border around your pictures to just kind of add a little something to your pictures. So totally up to you. So I'm just going ahead, and there's a little date tab, which I love those date tabs, because the last thing you want to do is forget to put the date on your pictures. And there's another little tab that goes down there. So you could have the date on one and the place on the other. So I'm going to go ahead and start on putting all the pieces down. So I've got my runner. You can use, if you want to use liquid, you can use liquid, whatever you want to do. And it says to be like 1 inch over and 2 1/4 inches down. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my T-square and snug it up to the top of the paper, and coming down 2 1/4 inches, and it's 1 inch over from the very edge of the paper. So there we go for the little plaid, and then the pink goes on top. And it isn't going to get centered on that yellow. It's going to be offset to the right. And so it comes over 2 inches. So you set it at 2 inches and then tuck the pink underneath. Yeah, like that. Had to do a little cutting there because it's me, and you know, you never know. I'm always putting something down wrong the way I'm not supposed to. So I'm going to tuck this little you and me underneath the pink picture frame. And I'm going to add some of the adhesive to the bottom and tuck it underneath the yellow. And a little bit under the pink, just to cut off the raw edge of it. And there's my journaling. So super simple. I mean, that's what's kind of nice about, you know, if you, and who's not busy? You know, if you are short on time, you know, these are really cute layouts. I mean, you can see there's almost anything that could go with this layout. The colors are, you know, with the, I don't know whether that's paprika. I'm not sure, the outside edge. So, I mean, that has a hint of fall look to it. But still, you could put most anything with this. And look at these cute little stitched flowers. I think they're really adorable. Now I'm just going to snip off the end of the stem there. So I kind of wanted it to go under, but then I ripped it a little bit. And so it's like, okay, now you're just making a mess. And then I put my you and me over there and cut it off. So it's kind of hope to look like it's going underneath the title. And then I'm going to take these leaves and put them up there just for a little hint. And look at, see the green heart and the green leaves are just kind of opposite each other. So it's, you know, kind of it's pleasing to the eye, kind of balanced. And I'm putting these little tags or banner cuts, whatever you want to call them. Gonna tucking them under the picture and putting them at an angle. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one. Now, there's still some pieces that I didn't put on there that I didn't realize until I was finished with the page 2, because I had some pieces left over, and it's like, where do those go? Well, they go on page 1, but that's okay. So I am eyeballing that square to line up with the amount of space in between all the pieces. And there's my little date tab up there. So these are for 3x3 pictures. And so you have 3 3x3s, and then the ones underneath are 4x4s. So you're going to be cropping a little bit. I mean, you could even take a 4x6 picture and cut it up into 2 3x3s, and, you know, have that be, you know, 2 of your 3x3s, whatever you want to do. You know, I find that, I mean, not everybody does this, but I have noticed that there's a lot of stuff on my pictures that, you know, is completely not needed on the picture. It's, you know, extraneous material that can actually take away from the picture rather than really add to it. So I've done, I did a bunch of pictures last weekend, and I cropped quite a bit out of them. Okay, on the bottom here, you want 2 of the scallops to show. And the love is getting stuck down flat, and I'm going to pop up the little tab just a little bit. Need to put my 4x4 down first. think I ran out of runner. Of course, I run out of more runner than I think anybody. Seems like I'm always changing it out. And I'm trying to figure out how to put it in. I thought it went in one way, but it doesn't. It goes in upside down. There we go. Now we've got it. There we go. And the little green tab is going to go so that the picture can slide up underneath it. And there we go. So you get 5 pictures on there. That's pretty good. So what else do we have? We have stuff left. So we've got the flower, the little stitched flower down there, and another little stitched pink flower, and that gets tucked under. And then we've got the leaves that are going to go underneath the tab and the pink flower. But I need to get my anti-static pouch and just kind of put some of the powder underneath the leaf there so I can, so there's no interference with sliding the picture underneath. So we've got, I think that I am missing, whoops, that goes on page 1. See, how did I miss that big scallop? And I'm just going to tuck it under the hearts here and run it right along the pink edge. Have my little covers for those little dots all over the place. So we've got that. Now I've got a bunch of stickers left. So I want to put that so you can see. Look at how pretty that looks. God, I love all those colors together. It's really lovely. I absolutely love those stitched flowers. So the thing is, I'm getting ready to get this out, but I've got to look at what am I doing? I don't know that I finished with one, but I think I did. So here we go for layout 2. Lots of hearts, lots of what do you call those things? Stars, all sorts of stars, a couple of little bubbles, different colors of stars. It's a beautiful new day. There we go. And I think I got it all, so that can go in the trash. Now, if you want to rotate these backgrounds around, you could totally do that. You could totally, instead of having the color, you could have it on the bottom, you could have it on the sides, depending on your pictures. So you can do some adjustments accordingly if you want. And we've got our 3x4s that are going there, and a 4x6, and then 2 3x3s. So we'll go ahead and put all those in place. So if you haven't subscribed, excuse me, to my channel, please subscribe. Let me know what you think. And, if you're one of those really busy people with too many pictures and not enough time, this is, definitely a good way for you to go. It's just fast, easy. You don't have to worry about trying to find a particular layout. You don't have to go looking for sketches. You can just follow the very, very simple instructions, and you end up with really cute layouts. But the bottom line is, the most important thing are your pictures, and getting your pictures put in a place that is going to be safe for them, and where other people can have access to looking at them. So that's what's really important. And, you know, you don't want something to happen to your phone where you lose your pictures, or lose access to your cloud. I don't know what could happen, but anyway, you have access to your pictures when you put it in an album. And so do your kids and your family. So I'm going to go ahead and put the little bubble down here, and it says a beautiful new day. Oh, there's all sorts of little phrases. Yeah, this is the one that has all sorts of little phrases that go on top of and below the pictures. And some more little tabs. I mean, not tabs, but little banner dovetail cuts. And you could even, this is just your basic layout. If you wanted to add some stickles to these, or some shimmer brush, or even some shimmer trim, or some glitter gems, or enamel flowers, there's all sorts of stuff that you could add to, excuse me, these layouts to glitz them up. Now you can use that little half circle. See, there's a little saying that goes on top of it, a little phrase. But you could add the date to it. You could add the dates to the little dovetail cuts, actually. And all the little journaling strips, those are going to go below the pink thing, and they kind of get lined up real close to each other. You can line them up. You can put them to the right and left, whatever you want to do. And then on top of that, and right below the picture, goes a little title, What Really Happened. So we have a whole bunch of stars to put on these two layouts. This one's getting popped up with tape. The tape is, in some ways, the tape is easier to use than the little bitty spots. To me, are hard to use. The bigger spots I like better. But the tape is pretty accessible and pretty easy to take apart. Somehow those spots get all over me, on my nails and everything. There we go. I have a little stripe star that's going there. And I usually like to line at the edge of each of the journaling strips like this. I like to put a little gem or something to kind of make it like bullet points. Just something I like to do. Okay, so here we go on to page 2. And like I said, the tape is really pretty easy to use. So many pretty colors on these. I think it's just that they're kind of small for me to handle. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I find them awkward, but I'm getting more awkward too. Okay, so here we go. Down goes the 3x4, and we just have a little bit of an edge showing of the color, just enough to enhance the picture a little bit. And then this one goes down, and you want to line it up. Now, if for some reason you wanted to go a different direction, you certainly could. I mean, you can do as much adjusting to these layouts as you want. So here's a whole bunch of phrases that are, it's going on to the layout. And we've got, another scalloped piece that says Enjoying Life, that's a nice title that can, that pretty much covers most anything, right? So this is not a very specific kind of layout where you can't, you just can't put any picture to it. I think there's a lot of different types of pictures that could go on this. So here we go, taking all the little backings off, trying to, and I'm just gonna start popping them off on the stars to put the stars down. Everything is so hard to pick up. Don't know why I have trouble picking things up now. There we go. And another star. Some little banner tabs, and we're almost done here. So, like I said, 38 minutes, and you have 4 pages done, ready for pictures. So there's a little phrase that says beautiful, and the good life. And see, now that one kind of shows you the edge of the 3x3. And then there's another one that goes there, the true story. And then this little thin one is going under the 3x3 down there. So it kind of frames the edge, top edge and bottom edge of the 3x3. Okay, I think I've got everything. So let's see. Here's layout 2. So cute. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hi, I'm Dorothy Smith. Thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and learn along with me. Thanks. Bye-bye.